Okay, my climate regulator just kicked in. No, but I got something to say to some of my fellow truck drivers out here. And I know a lot of people in the truck business might say I'm a rookie, so who am I to open my mouth and say something? But you got to remember, I did buses for 15 years. So I am a new truck driver, but I'm not a new professional driver. Okay, having said that, a lot of truckers out here need to seriously humble themselves and go back to the drawing board as far as safe driving goes. I was on I-81 today, headed south, coming down the mountains. There's 3 lanes. You got the right lane, you had the center, which I was in, and then you had a third lane, 3 lanes. So there's a pickup truck in the right lane. I'm in the center, maybe about half a trailer back. The left lane is clear, so there's nobody in the passing lane. And then there's a truck kind of coming behind me or whatever. Now, anybody who knows about trucks, you know that most of them, especially if you're a company driver, you're regulated to about 65 to 68 miles per hour. So how about this trucker comes behind me? Obviously, he probably thought I was going a little bit too slow, and maybe I was. But once you hit your maximum speed, it's only so much you can do anyways. Even if you want to speed up, you can't. And any truck driver should know that. So how about this a-hole, for lack of better words? He swerves around me on my right side. And instead of applying the pressure to me, because I'm driving the same thing he's driving, he decides to get probably no more than like 2 feet from the back of this pickup truck. And he's just on top of them. He's so close you don't even know where the semi starts and the pickup truck stops. Like, he's so close you can't even tell the difference. So I'm already seeing in my head what's gonna happen. Either the person is like a new driver and they're gonna panic, they might hit their brakes. And we're in the rain, by the way, I forgot to mention that. So it's raining, you're coming down a hill, and you're kind of in the mountains. So I could already see what was gonna happen next. That this car was probably gonna hydroplane, like trying to hurry up and get out the way of the truck, and he's gonna get in front of me, and now I'm in the accident. So what I ended up doing was slowing down. I went back probably about 2 trailers back. I put my brakes on to create some distance. And then he goes ahead and gets in front of me. Then he puts his hazards on. That's how truckers say thank you. And I felt so insulted. If I could have pulled this guy over, he would have got cussed straight out, because I didn't back off to give you for your benefit. I did it because you were basically about to run that pickup truck off the road, because you couldn't wait 30 seconds for me to pass, because as soon as he passed, 30 seconds later, I went past. So in other words, you tailgated a pickup truck so hard that if they would have overreacted, they would have came in my lane so you could get ahead, because you couldn't wait 30 seconds. And the crazy, I'm not going to try to make this video too long, but like I said, I'm new to trucks, but I'm not new to the interstate highway. I've been driving buses 15, almost 16 years. And you'd be surprised how many accidents I've seen where the car is like almost like it went through a paper shredding machine. And a lot of them, you could tell they were rear end accidents, which means it was in fact the fault of the truck. So a lot of us truckers out here, and I'm going to say us because I don't want to seem like I'm preaching and looking down on people, so I'll say us, even though I do not drive in that type of way. A lot of us, we got to humble ourselves, because you got to remember, you're driving something that could potentially be 80,000 pounds, potentially, if you're at top weight, and you're going 65 miles per hour. The average car or van or pickup truck or even potentially a box truck, if we hit them from the back, we basically just killed somebody. So a lot of us out here, we need to learn how to practice humility. We need to learn how to practice being patient. If you gotta wait 30 seconds for the truck in front of you to pass, wait 30 seconds. I'm driving the same thing you're driving. You know I can only go so fast, just like you can only go so fast. So give me a few seconds, I'll get out your way, and then go about your business. But you don't get in another lane and almost run a pickup truck off the road because you couldn't wait. So I'm not gonna keep preaching, but I'm telling you, some truck drivers out here, and I'm in the truck now, so I'm talking about something that I do as well. Okay, so I'm not saying it as a person who doesn't live it. I practice what I preach. Humble yourself and slow down. Period.